Hi, I'm Paul, and this is Paul Sucks at Games. Today I'm going to be starting my very first video with, as you may have noticed, Minecraft, a game that you're probably familiar with. Um, this is the FTB Horizons mod pack, version 107, so obviously you're going to see a lot of things that aren't in standard Minecraft, like our rutabaga and Tarmaroot and I'll be trying to talk a little bit about these various mods as we go through them, but first I have to do the usual Minecraft things, collecting wood. Uh, don't want to punch down this tree since it has fruit growing. Let's see what this tree is. Oak leaves and oak wood. So the usual Minecraft standard of punching trees to get wood, to make our crafting table. Yeah, so as you may have noticed, it's a brand new channel. I am new at this. I probably won't be the most interesting commentator, but that's what you've got a million other commentators for. I'm doing this mostly because I just wanted to see what it's like. It gives me something to fill my time with uh, between the things that I have to do, uh, and it just sort of gives me something to actually do. So let's see. Don't have enough wood for any useful tools because these trees are more like stumps, even though you get oak saplings from them. So this is just sort of terrain generation stuff. But we get some fruit, and the fruit's good. I'm definitely going to be doing a lot of farming because there are a lot of farming. Well, I say there's a lot of farming relating mods, but Pam's Harvest Craft here is one of the main ones. Actually, there's one thing I do want to do. We're cheating a little bit with Keep Inventory. Um, you actually have to do this in every dimension you go to, so when I go to the Nether, I'll have to re-enable it. When I go to the Mistcraft dimensions, I'll have to re-enable it. But the one thing I want to avoid is screwing up, losing everything I've made, and having to spend, 4 hours reforging everything before my next videos. So we're going to cheat a little bit and do Keep Inventory. Um, it does mean that there probably will be times where I'll jump in a pit of lava to get back to my spawn point because I'm lazy. You guys can deal with that. If you want to watch someone playing hardcore, there are plenty of those. If you want to watch someone playing really softcore, well, there's me. I like exploration. I like finding and seeing new things. I've played with this mod pack a little bit, and I know that there's quite a few new things out there to see. And that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be wandering around and punching trees and collecting plants and farming and, doing whatever. I'll probably try to forge some interesting things. I really like the Tinker's Construct mod. Um, it gives you the opportunity to create a whole bunch of different and interesting tools. But right at first, we're going to grab this. I think that I am not going to set up home near the spawn point just because it is a server. I may let some of my friends on it later. Maybe someone watching wants to come on and I'll invite you on, but I make no promises. I'm terrified of griefers, as one rightly should be, since the internet is pretty much jerks. Yeah, you guys know who you are out there. I know there's a lot of great people too, but I am timid and don't want to have to deal with the crazies. So rhubarb, ooh, cotton. Cotton's good. Cotton's really good. I can farm it for string, which makes life much, much easier. I am cheating in one other slight way. I've turned off the spread of taint because the server's going to be running 24/7, and I don't want the taint just taking over the whole world when I'm not looking, because I may set up anchors and such. And, well, I guess anchors really won't cause taint to spread, but I don't like taint spread. So we're cheating a little bit because I'm a weenie. And that's fine with me. Floating grass on top of vanilla plant. Oh, that's right, I should be collecting seeds, shouldn't I? Lots and lots of seeds as we head towards some water. Because there are so many different plants in this. And I'm not knocking down sunflowers because I really don't like the biomes of plenty plants. They just sort of, clog my inventory. I want the Pam plants right now, so that's what we're going for. And those have seeds that look like this little fella here. That is a seed for well, let's see, we got beet seeds and oat seeds and lettuce and rice. This is for witchery, which I have not experimented with at all, so you'll see me try that for the first time. We've got grapes, which aren't very filling, but, who cares? Rotary craft. The mod seems interesting. It's a little bit buggy. I believe with this mod pack, the water wheels don't work. They were working in 105 or 106, but they don't work in 107. And you can eventually grind away bedrock and make armor with it. That's sort of the end game for it. And the armor's unbreakable and really powerful, and probably game-breaking if you won't care about combat. But it also doesn't work at the moment. If you craft the armor, it causes the game to crash. There's a config file fix for this, and I haven't put it in, but I know what it is. I've tested it, it works. I'll probably go and do it later if I start getting close to making it, so that by the time we get to it, you won't see the bug, or maybe an updated mod pack will come out. So, I like water, I like forests, I like ponds like this. I think I'm going to set up my home here, which is still very near spawn, but not at spawn, which was the goal. So let's put our crafting table down. Right, ooh, and it's right next to a ravine. Ravines are always nice because you can find lots of ores in the sides of them and everything. But first, let's make us some more wood. Let's make us a couple chests. 2 of them sounds good. The initial double chest. And then, against all odds, I'm making a hoe. Yep, we're starting with a hoe. And I guess a pickaxe, because you always need a pickaxe. And a couple more tools. We're going to make axe, because trees... no, I'm not going to make an axe. Or a shovel, because in just a second I'll have stone, and I'll make them out of that, because that makes much more sense. But hose can always be just whatever cruddy material you have around, because we just don't care. So, let me put Mr. Chest down right in the wrong spot, because I suck at games. We've covered this. It's the name of the channel. You know where this is going. We're putting it down here. And we are going to put Rotary Craft, Witchery, Ganny Surface. Ooh, we do need normal seeds though. Witchery. So we're going to put all that, saplings in there. And let's see, which I don't want coffee, rice, lettuce, beet, oats. What juice? Is there beet juice? Let's see what we got. We got juice. Not hoose, juice. We have a variety of juices. We've got apple, blackberry, blueberry, cactus fruit, carrot, cherry, cranberry, grape. I don't like grapes in real life, so I'm not going to live on grapes, despite the fact that I probably can. Peach, strawberry, starfruit, raspberry, pomegranate, plum, and pear. So I'm going to need a fruit that I don't have yet for juicing purposes. I don't want wax, so that's not much good to me. So I can grow all these plants, but most of these don't want to grow just because I don't need them at the moment. So in you, blackberry, candleberry, rhubarb. Come on, need to find some strawberries or something. I guess I can do blackberries. Blackberries aren't bad, but let's go look around just a little bit more for some fruit that I like in the real world better. And while we're out here, we'll grab some stone. That is bitumen. We aren't going to be doing anything with that right now, because it's part of metallurgy, and we'll be handling that when we start forging stuff, which will be pretty soon, but not immediately. Also, how do I make the juicer again? Pressure plate and stones, so I need a furnace. Well, that's easy enough. And what's that? Magnetite ore for reactor craft. You know, I haven't played with reactor craft at all. It seemed a bit advanced for me. It's a little bit beyond what I wanted to play with at the time. I was experimenting, like I said, so it was, early days, simple stuff. What is... oh, there's some Thaumcraft ores, the glowy stuff, water-infused stone. Okay. Come on, some strawberries would be awesome. I love strawberries. Yep. if you want to get on my good side, feed me strawberries. That is rule number one. Blueberries, those will do. Okay, so we got some blueberries. We're going to make some blueberry juice. But first, we're going to make some blueberry seeds. There's absolutely no reason to do this because you can plant them as the original plants, but I'm slightly insane and I like to make things seeds before I plant them because I'm a crazy person. You know, it's sort of that OCD thing. I do have a bit of that. I don't like the pockmarks in the ground and other things like that, so I tend to, I don't like to leave floating trees most of the time. So, yeah, you'll see me doing some of that stuff. But not a big deal. It's already getting dark. So we'll put these guys here. Blueberry, blueberry, blueberry. We will make ourselves a furnace. Ching. We will, what will we do? We will make ourselves a better pickaxe and a better axe. And then we will pray for the monsters not to slaughter us while it's dark out until you go. Let's put you right there. Firwood. Biomes aplenty. Pinewood. Biomes aplenty. Anyway, let's get some more wood. We're going to make some charcoal because, charcoal, that's what we need to get ourselves started here. Make some torches. I probably will have horrible things happen to me on the first... Ooh, I wish I had shears. Look at all those delicious, delicious sheep. So you go in here, you go in here. I am one wood short of what I should have. Because, as you know, charcoal makes 8 things. So we should get our 8 in. Sorry about that. I would say I'm going to edit the video and remove that, but I know that I will forget to. So, we have what we have. We have that. Got charcoal. I guess I could make a sword for the inevitable horrors that await. But, oh, and a shovel would be good too. So, shovels actually serve a purpose in this mod because you find some ore and gravel and shovels the way you get at it. Why do I have that? I don't need that. Well, whatever. Swords. Swords actually go on 1 and pickaxe go on 2. Yeah, I have a pattern for that too. Anyway, so what am I doing next? I am probably going down in there and getting all the good stuff. The lots of good stuff. Oh, and I'm also starving. Starving to death. Ooh, actual coal. Actual coal is also quite acceptable. What I need to do is make our juicer, because the berries, not very filling on their own. But if you juice them, a lot better. And it's, simple enough process. Because I'm going to starve to death very soon. Very, very soon. And I don't want to do this. So, as soon as this finishes up, let's see, I'm going to have to juice my blackberries. Well, I'm probably going to keep one of them unjuiced. But, charcoal. Charcoal is renewable. So, coal is not. And the rest of this goes to, well, not the rest of this. This much of this goes to torches, which go on this. Oh, why do I have so much of this? Okay, that's what we make string. Okay, 1, 2, shoot. Not quite enough. But we're going to plant some of this, because this is important. This is our wool, which we will use to make a bed, so that everything won't be horrible soon. Because we need one more. Stone pressure plates. How do we make stone pressure plates? Is it that? It is that. Okay. Nope, that way. Juicer. And a block of stone, because why the heck not? So we craft the juicer with blackberries, and we get a little blackberry juice. The last of this is going to be seeds, so that we can replace the blackberries we used there. And Not gonna starve. Victory for me, or at least a start. Oh wait, I have a sword. I can kill Mr. Sheep over here. Probably only get one wool, but one wool is enough. And we'll have ourselves a not dead sheep. Okay, we have ourselves a dead sheep. And we got some mutton. Oh, but we did get the wool we need, so we're okay. So I can skip night, not be killed by the horrible things out here, and live in a happy, happy world. So, bed. And I'll put you right here. That's a nice, appropriately shaped spot. Probably drop me off into the canyon when I wake up, which will be thrilling. Oh, hey, it didn't. Excellent. That is definitely the worst possible place to put that. I am good at this game. I am excellent at this game. I am a pro. So, let's see. We have some stone. Let's cook up the mutton. It's only 2. It's a complete waste of a piece of charcoal. And I know I'm driving some people crazy. But you know what? I do what I do. It's how I play this game. The mutton will keep me from starving even more. See? There we go. We're doing good. We have fruits growing. We have tools. We're off to a decent start. I have noticed one thing with this mod pack. Mob spawns seem an awful lot lower than they do. I think I have it set on easy. I may have it set on normal. I probably have it set on easy. But it seems to not really matter the difficulty. Well, the difficulty matters in terms of, you know, how hard enemies hit you and how much of your life goes down. But like I said, we're taking it casual here. We're exploring the stuff that we can build. Get ourselves some copper, which is part of thermal expansion, which is in this mod pack, but it doesn't really have a role in this mod pack for the most part. It is useful because, and I don't want some sulfur yet. It is useful because you can make tanks to store things in, but Thumbcraft, we're not doing Thumbcraft yet. Right now, we're just doing the basics. But, oh, right, so thermal expansion. It's sort of, you know, used to be part of, well, not part of Buildcraft, but it used to be an expansion of Buildcraft, and then it sort of went its own way. And so now it's not really related to Build. I mean, it interacts with Buildcraft well, but it uses its own units if you don't have Buildcraft, and it generally works on its own. It's the whole point of this mod pack is to illustrate, you know, new or less used mods, and thermal expansion is bamboo is about as common as you get in terms of mobs, and it works well enough, but it just doesn't. It's not really necessary. This is salt ore. You can get salt just by, I think, boiling water or something. So the salt ore is just a easy way to get salt. You know what? I forgot to install the minimap mod. One of the things about this mod pack is that it used to come with a minimap mod, and then people seem to have preferences for different minimap mods, so they made it optional. And when you edit the mod pack in the launcher, you'll see 3 minimap mods disabled, and you just pick one and enable it, and I didn't pick any because I am an idiot. And so what will happen is that I will lose track of where I live and wander off and be gone, and it will be entertaining. You'll see me wandering around lost. And, well, I did set my spawn point here, so it won't be that bad, actually. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to make some more charcoal. And then, no, don't want drop my charcoal. Don't want recipes. We want charcoal so that we can cook ourselves up some copper and make some things with it, possibly. You know, I really should have used. I keep forgetting that I can burn wooden tools. So, alright. That goes away. More trees, because more trees. There's copper right here. I am blind? I don't know. So, anyway, so what we're going to start with is, you know, just the usual collecting ores, which means you get to watch me go caving and do the normal, boring Minecraft stuff with the addition of the additional ores. Like I said, the spawn rates for mobs seems really low. They do spawn, but they don't spawn much. But since we're just playing it casual, it doesn't really matter to me that we're not going to see many mobs. There will be a few instances where I'll be frustrated, obviously. Ender pearls, we need those to go to the end where, you know, stuff is. Things like that. And so I'm going to, you know, rage about ender pearls and eventually find them in chests or whatever. One thing we'll definitely be doing is the magical crops that allow me to grow materials that let us make some of these additional things like ender pearls and mob drops in general. So we'll do that, and that'll help us a lot. But it's still just going to be frustrating, especially early on, the lack of mobs. So, hey, look, vanilla plant. Don't care about you. But don't want you gone either, so in you go. Oh, I got a mushroom. I don't know where that came from. Okay, so we're probably going to start with Tinker's Construct because it's the mod I know well, which means gathering sand and clay to make the furnace thing. Looks like we got some clay right here, which is excellent because clay is the one thing I was, or is it gravel and clay? It's gravel and clay. So we got tons of gravel, we got some clay. We're pretty much set up to start this fairly well. Tinker's Construct allows you to create weapons and tools out of a variety of materials, both classical and new, and gives you sort of a new way. Instead of enchanting them, you can apply modifiers by putting certain materials on them. And this gives you sort of an alternative to the randomness of enchanting, where a lot of times a fully enchanted weapon with the best enchants is still going to be better. But, however, oh wow, we've got a lot of dead mobs here. Anyway, oh, we have skelly friends over here, and no Enderman. Oh, I forgot. We do have the well, we've got this this nice little glitchy space here, but we do have the Firelanders mob, which results strawberries. Sorry, distracted by everything. We have the Firelanders mob, which lets Ender Golems spawn, who will kill me horribly, and various other things. So that's probably where we're going to get our Ender materials from, is exploring the world looking for those spawns. Let's see, what ores do we have? That ore is useful. It's for, is it Ars Magica 2? Or no, Arcane Scrolls. That ore is for Arcane Scrolls, and that'll give us the ability to warp homes. So one of the early things I'm going to do is go down there and collect that. I don't know what that ore is. I don't know what most of these ores are, but I do know classic iron and coal there, so those are good stuff. But yes, so we're going to play with Tinker's Construct. We're going to make some cool tools. Hopefully, you know, go into the nether and get the ores out of there that are even better. And basically make some top tier tools just so I don't have to worry about tools before we start exploring all the other mods. Unfortunately, Tinker's Construct doesn't yet do armors, so I can't make cool armors with it. And there are different armors in this mod from some of the ores in metallurgy and stuff, so we'll probably make armors out of those. I just don't like them as much as I like Tinker's Construct stuff, because Tinker's Construct stuff can be made indestructible or regenerating, where it sort of rebuilds itself over time. And I just really like the idea, you know what, I'm just going to put the copper away and wait for iron. But anyway, I just really like items that recover, items that are unbreakable. Generally, I just don't like stuff breaking. So that's it. I don't like durability in most games. Minecraft, I like durability in the survival sense, that when you're playing in survival mode and you're genuinely playing about survival, the durability makes sense. We have more fruit over here of some sort. This kiwi. Ooh, kiwi. Kiwi's good. So it makes sense in Minecraft. I generally don't like it in games because most games where it's in, it's basically just put in as a money sink to manage the economy, and it always seemed to me like you could also manage the economy just by giving players less money, since pretty much they're mathematically equivalent. If you make players spend 10% of their money on repairs, or you just give them 10% less. Whatever. I'm not a game designer. So, whoa. I should patch this up or something, because I am going to walk in this hole and everyone on the internet is going to laugh at me. But yeah, so I'm not a big fan of that. I really need to go down there. I feel like I'm just sort of delaying it. Too much stuff in my inventory. What I need to do is cook you guys up so that I have some additional food, and then we'll go down into the pit and see what we can find. Well, I probably won't go into the pit in this video. I may just stop recording in a moment and come back later for a future video in which we'll go down into the pit and see what we can find down there. That was not enough to cook it up. Well, two's better than none. So, put these stupid pine saplings in this chest of You don't go in there. This chest is going to be agricultural stuff, and the other chest is going to be mineral stuff. That is not mineral stuff. That is mineral stuff. This is in-between stuff. But yes, so Tinker's Contract. Collect ores, build fancy things, make cool tools, maybe see what's up with these giant trees. Ooh. Oh, we've got a slime island overhead. We'll be going up there later. So yeah, there are many things to see, and I'll be inviting you to come along with me and see them. So this is Paul, signing off for now. Talk to you later.